Hello everybody, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we've got another Unranked to Master series. My job, of course, is to play a little full damage Udyr. We're doing a lot of hybrid Udyr. That's going to be the game plan for today. We are against one of my least favorite junglers in the game, Kindred. Kindred, if you don't know, is a pretty natural counter to Udyr, not one of my favorite champions. They also happen to have quite a bit of crowd control with a Malphite mid and a Nautilus support. So we're going to do our best to just focus up, play smart, play smooth, play safe, win the game. We also have a very strange team comp. I've got a Nico top and a Zed mid. So even though, you know, we've got a lot of damage, we don't have much frontline. We also have a Silas support, which is a lot of damage. I have a feeling we're going to be needing to go tank here sooner rather than later. This may be a game where I build tank second item. Depending on how the game goes, we'll just have to see on all that good stuff. Enemy team comp for sure would love to have Rift Grubs if they could get it. Although, I'm going to be honest, the first dragon is Mountain Dragon. Looks like the enemy Malphite with the Arcane Comet rune is probably going to go AP Malphite. I love when the enemy team picks AP Malphite because, in my opinion, tank Malphite is just better. So we always love that. Usually you use the Awakening there on the red. I was thinking about ganking mid, so I was holding on to it, but Malphite stepped back out of Fog of War to Ward or something, so I decided, you know what? Let's just skip the gank there. I'm not a huge fan of level 3 ganking on Udyr, as is. It's not very... How do I put it? It's kind of like trying to ride a bicycle without bikes, trying to gank without bear stun. Or ride a bicycle without wheels. I mean, not bikes. Wow. Funny the places your brain will go sometimes. Busy watching the mini-map, trying to decide whether or not to join that fight or finish the full clear. Okay. That is hilarious. To use the smite or not. Since it's Kindred, if you don't know... Kindred's first mark goes on one crab or the other. I think it will be important to hold on to smite. Whichever crab it goes on, you want to kill immediately and move to the other crab. Because if she doesn't kill her crab immediately, in 10 seconds it will default move to the other crab. And she still gets the mark. So you always want to check both crabs. Part of the reason why I like doing Raptor Start in this particular matchup is because Raptor Start helps you get a double crab set up. Looks like we just get away with it for free here. Thankfully, we get a double crab start. Kindred does not get a mark. Woot woot. Kindred is one of, if not my least favorite matchups in the game. Good Kindreds can invade you, make a laughing stock of you. Thankfully, we got away with our first clear, which is awesome. You really don't want to fight Kindred, especially early game if she's got a red buff. Now that we're level 4, though, we are going to have some leverage against her with Bear Stun and Phoenix. Early game, if you've only got one or the other, it gets rough really quickly. Top will push in. I need to decide whether to gank top or go back. We go back. I don't see much kill pressure. Unfortunately, kill pressure low. That looks like a kill for him, at least. Nope. Good kill. At least he's trading. Oh, if he turns this 1 for 2, obviously it becomes worth very quick. I'm going to run to my wolves instead of following this. Great job, guys. I was afraid for a second they were going to int that, so I wanted to shadow it, but they just got a double kill. Sweet. I call the chaos of thought. Nerfs really don't impact me. You know, a lot of people have been asking about the nerfs. I really don't feel them the way that I play Udyr. I found a really good build last patch before the nerfs that kind of made up for the fact that, you know, they were coming. I'll put it that way. We are eternal. Don't take it. I got a nickel every time a support took a kill. I'm going to pop the potion. Mountain Dragon really doesn't do enough damage to hurt you as Udyr because you've got Turtle Shield, but I really don't want to get bamboozled by a Kindred over wall. So we're just going to pop it to be extra safe here. 600 on the smite. Each of my auto attacks are doing 101 damage. So at 700 health or so, terrible smite. Terrible smite. We're going to run straight over here. If you ever want to get all the objectives, your best game plan, in my opinion, is 8 camp objective into a dragon into the Rift Grubs. Or you can do it the other way around. But if you're trying to get a gold spend in, I think you do it exactly how we did it this game. That was kind of nuts, but I felt with Silas there, just pull the trigger, you know. Really good job, Silas, though. We're going to take this away and then go straight into the grub pit. I love that we were able to get away with that because Kindred's losing quite a bit here. We're going to kite this towards the Rift Grub pit. Since they're clumped, I think I'm going to go for Awaken R cycles. Even without ability power, your R still does quite a bit of AoE damage. So we're just going to go ahead and use that. Looks like it was the correct thing to do, just because I don't have enough damage. With 2 left, we're going to use the Lightning Q, because the Lightning Q... Fun fact about Udyr's Lightning Q, because I didn't know this for a while, alright? When you have Lightning Q, I'm going to do red into a full clear, I think. When you have Lightning Q, a lot of people think that a target being isolated makes the lightning bolts do bonus damage, and I did for a long time too. That is not how it works. How it works is your bolts do % damage. If they happen to be isolated, all the bolts hit the same target and do a total of whatever it tells you, 12.2% max health damage. But in reality, if they're clumped together, like if it's 2 high health targets like Rift Grubs, you can still use Lightning Q. It's not a waste to, you know, just because they're not isolated, quote unquote. But it's kind of like a brand ult in that the damage will get split between, because it's going to ping pong like fiddle crows. As long as I can get away with this full clear, I'd love to be able to do it. I don't want to gank. I don't want to fight. I've got a lot of gold in my bank. And I've got 600 gold guaranteed in my jungle. Hopefully the Nidalee, or the Kindred rather. Ha! That's so funny. My brain defaults to Nidalee because it's the same category of BS invader in my brain. That's funny. But hopefully the Kindred doesn't invade us. Kindred could bully us off our bot side if she knew what she was doing in this matchup. But thankfully we get away with it, which is great. Nice. I didn't realize Silas had Malphite ult. I would have gone a lot sooner. My bad. With grub stacks, I would like to see her get a lot of turret plates there. I'm going to cash in and actually just run straight up to topside. She gets her first mark. No, dude. Really been enjoying the streams lately. Glad to have you back, dude. I'm glad to be here, Daikon. I really do want to be a full-time streamer someday, you know, and so it's been fun growing this thing organically from the ground up. Relearning Udyr, let's be honest, I'm not as good as I used to be, but I'm really getting there. I really feel it. I do. There's a fight about to break mid, so we're just going to be patient. I'm actually going to move over here. Take the 75 gold. That is worth quite a bit, and Zed was going to miss it. Why not? Now, with the Malphite ult, I'm very afraid to fight. I think the correct thing to do is path down to the dragon. Although this is second round of Rift Grubs. I think we path down to the dragon. All right, Spear of Shojin is 10 out of 10 right now as a first item option for you on Udyr. In my opinion, it's just as good as Liandry's, if not better, especially after the nerfs. If you're a Q-Max Udyr, go ham with Shojin. It's super, super good. With the Kindred top, I think we just move straight into Dragon. You could go here and here. That is an option you have. You also could move to this fight. In my opinion, even if I join that fight, we get pinchered, and it's a 3v4, which is still a losing fight in my eyes. I think we'd be smarter, take the free dragon, and then move straight over to Rift Grubs after the dragon, because see how the Fiora wants to reset? See how the Malphite wants to reset? It's highly inconvenient to keep them here another whole minute. So we'll take the dragon stack, and we're going to do exactly what I did last time. We're actually not going to go into our camps, and we're just spinning straight over to the objective because I'm trying to get this game closed out as fast as possible. One of the easiest ways to do that as jungle is just stack the objectives here. I love that we're able to get away with this. Kindred, I think, knows who she's playing against. WilliefknP on Tiger. Udyr is a whole different beast of burden to jungle against, so love that we get away with this. This is 5 out of 6. If we could somehow get 6 out of 6 before we get Malphite ulted, that'd be awesome. And that's a 6 out of 6 grub stack. Right now, we don't want to fight. We just want to move back to bot side and play it smooth, smart, and safe here. Smooth, smart, and safe, gentlemen.
Take nothing. Give everything.
Great, 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 great. Listen, this is that grow, climb, or die energy, all right? Try and...
Ionia's fate is my own. We are eternal. Blazing Phoenix. We are tireless.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
We are eternal. No silence.
All right, we got 12 more hours of audio, Pog. Every 12 hours, it hits me with a 45-second donation message that cuts off the audio. Whole new level gaming, tracking my jungle camps and the timers. All right, so with Kindred bot, instead of going straight into Rift Herald, I'm actually going to opt to take her jungle camps, or at least try to, and then go into the Rift Herald. Just continue to bleed out gold from their jungle. This is 200 gold that we are taking away from her, which is great for me because I'm already starting to snowball super, super hard. Alright, I would love a Rift Maker next item if we could get it. Rift Maker is incredibly good on this build because it's such a high health build with the Spear of Shojin. I've got Scaling Health as a minor rune here. I've also got Overgrowth in as my rune page, so really, really good here. It's really important. Try and last hit this if you can because it's worth gold to whoever kills it. Don't let your teammates tax you without them realizing, you know. Alright, we're going to pick that up. Honestly, I hate to say it with this much gold. You should go boots there, but I'm going to be honest. Them components, real nice. Waiting for Willie top Udyr. Eventually. Top is a lot more micro-intensive than me. Like, I don't like playing fighting games kind of for the same reason. I prefer playing, like, chess. League of Legends jungle, you know, like stuff that a little bit more strategy, a little bit less micro-intensive. But maybe one day. Jungle gets nerfed too hard. But I'm really enjoying Hybrid Udyr. For me, I'm winning a lot on it. It's very consistent, very fun. Very hard to lose on if you know what you're doing. To me, this is a dumb fight.
An ally has been slain.
Take the guaranteed Kindred Crab, move into the guaranteed 200 gold, and we're good to go, dude. No reason to jeopardize that. And we're going to move down to the dragon in time as well. Just keep the tempo rolling.
We know your name.
How close am I to the Rift Herald? This might actually get me enough gold. I think Krugs are worth 120 gold. No way, dude. If I sell the pink ward, I've got it. Ha! Nice, dude. Really high tempo here. Really high tempo.
Patience.
Always fun to be as Udyr in this game state. Okay, there's the Kindred R, so we don't have to worry about that for Smite. That's a free kill. Nice, GG.
The dragon's soul is life itself.
We are so much farther ahead than the Kindred. And it all starts with that Raptor double crab start, man. You know, I watch a lot of my VODs to see what games go well. There are two types of games where I tend to blow out the game. One is when I do a blue or a red start and I get like a kill guaranteed on that first gank. Or if I do a Raptor start and I get a double crab. We're just going to escort our team in. With 6 Rift Grub stacks, we're going to get little Void Grubs, which are going to absorb turret shots. So this should be no problem to get this turret here. Great job, everybody. At this point, we're going to eat the Rift Grub or the Krugs and then just full clear up to the... full clear up to our red buff. Full clears are worth 400 gold, people. This is a 2v5. Nope. Nope. Got to be smarter than that, people. I got a lead to preserve. I got 250 gold on my head, a Dragon Soul at 22 minutes on the table, 6 Rift Grub stacks, and a Rift Herald on play. You know?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Now, this is a fight I can support. This is 3v1 in our favor. She's late.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
A move into bushes always.
Double kill.
We're going to go ahead and move on over to here and just lightning cube both of them. I cannot believe that Malphite let me do that. Holy moly. Somebody help me here. Do not let her get that crab. I'm going to have to clear my top side here. I cannot afford to go to bot side. I would love to see one of my teammates go ahead and pick that up for us. Wow, man. More I play Hybrid Udyr, the more I love it. It's like crack cocaine every single time. All right, now that top side's cleared, let's go get the bot side crab. Not bad at all.
Summer's flame. I walk with you, Midsummer's Crab. The serpent that circles.
I don't mind giving it to him. Against this team comp, really like the Merc Treads. I think I've tried Terminus into Jack Show. Let's keep doing Jack Show third is just super consistent, super safe, allows you to team fight. I think we're going to go ahead and pick up Jack Show third. There's really no downside to going Jack Show. A little bit less damage. I'm already in a winning position with plenty of damage. I've got a level 14 advantage on a bunch of level 11s. I will do plenty of damage, trust me. If any of them are unfortunate enough to get in melee range, I think the better bet is let's go into Jack Show this game and then go into the Terminus.
proud mind, poison soul. How fast can you run?
We're going to preserve the blue buff as long as possible by doing the blue buff after.
We are eternal.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, they just got a kill.
I walk with you, Midsummer's Trap. The serpent that circles
Run straight mid, see if we can catch this fight. I'm late to this fight, but hopefully it's not over by the time I get here.
Shut down. Double kill. Shut down.
That was a really good Zed ult there. Alright, that is a nice little tower for us. Might even be able to get bot tower too. We've got 6 Rift Grub stacks. Yeah, we'll for sure get bot tower. Might even be a triple hit with the Lucian pressuring the top there. And they hit us with the surrender. GG, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Dang. Call me so I can make it juicy for ya.